But love truly is in the air, and it's springtime, so I guess that makes sense. And our next guest this morning loves to celebrate all the seasons. As a matter of fact, she hails from Vermont, where they say they have 6 seasons. Here to cook from her new cookbook, My Vermont Table, and talk about those extra seasons is Jenze Bullock Prado. Actually, I didn't say that right. Wait a minute, I'm going to try it again.
It's my new name. Gazina.
Say it for me.
Gazina.
Gazina?
Like, think subpoena.
Subpoena, Gazina.
Gazina. Perfect.
And I tried. But I'm so excited to have you here. We've actually spoken before. I love your cookbook, My Vermont Table. Tell us a little bit about what is happening, what those 2 extra seasons are.
So right now, it's spring for you. It's not for us in Vermont. It is mud season.
Mud season.
Well, also sugaring season. So I'm sure you should adopt this here too.
Okay.
With all the rain.
Yeah, we have a lot of that.
Yeah. So we're having the thaw right now. So all the snow is thawing, and the majority of our roads are dirt. So they are mud. And so that's also the time that the trees start getting tapped, and you get the sap, and you boil it down for maple syrup.
And we give forth the maple syrup.
It comes to us with all of its glory, and it's so beautiful, so we're going to celebrate that today as well.
All right. Well, I'm very excited. So what are we making today?
We're making something called maple tuile. They are just crispy, buttery, and mapley, and simple.
And simple.
And simple.
Okay, I need simple. Because this is a French treat, isn't it? It comes
is,
from France.
yes.
And sometimes the French, when they bake, it's not simple. But I trust you.
This is simple. Vermont, it means green mountain in French. So, you know, we take the French things and we simplify and make them super delicious. So I'm going to have you add that soft butter to that bowl with exactly that spatula.
I got you, Gazina.
You got it. Perfect. And then I'm going to put, this is maple sugar.
Maple sugar.
So all they do is dehydrate the actual syrup. Smush. You're going to smush.
Okay,
that's all you're going to do. Smush it together until it's pasty.
I can smush and paste.
Pasty, which is what I am after a long winter. So just think that was.
We know a lot about that here in Seattle.
And then to that, I'm going to add an egg white.
Okay.
And you keep smushing. You're doing great. And then a pinch of salt. Some vanilla extract, the real stuff, never the fake stuff.
Never the fake. Oops,
oh, that's okay. It's going to be tasty.
I make a lot of mess.
That's a tester right there.
All right.
That's okay. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
It is forgiven because this is simple and delicious. Oh, that's great smushing. And then the all-purpose flour. That's it. And then just smush that into a paste.
And that's it? That's all we need for this?
That's all you need for that. A really high oven, so 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
If you'd like to use convection, you can, but put it to 375.
That's good advice.
Good advice. And then you can come over here. I already made some. Oh, cool. I just made you do, I just wanted you to do some work.
You just wanted me to use my muscles?
Muscles. And then you just take a nice dollop of this. So I got one there for you too.
Okay, I'll take a dollop.
Take a dollop.
All right.
And you do it on the back end. It's going to be easier. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, no, I got it.
See? Now you'll never forget.
Now I'll never forget. I don't want to mess up anymore. I can't believe I messed up your name, so I'm going to make this right.
It's okay. So we smushed over here. We're going to smear here. So you just kind of go across like this, like that, and then about 2 inches, and then you smear it down like that.
I see.
So you want it to be pretty thin. So when you pick up this, and this is a Silpat mat or a silicone baking mat, and you want to use that because otherwise it will stick. It sticks to parchment.
Oh,
and notice that I have this upside down as well. So I do that because once it gets out of the oven, you want to start it like bakes for 2 or 3 minutes tops.
And you just stick it in there and it like basically, okay.
It's easy and it's super fast. So you put it in 3 minutes, you take it out and you stay here with your little spatula and you roll it up. And the reason I have this the other way around is that if you have it the traditional way, you're likely to burn your hand. Yeah, you're like, you want to settle your hand there and you'll burn your hand. So this way, you don't burn your hand, but it has a stable surface upon which to bake. So it's simple, lots of tricks, and then when you are done, you get these gorgeous little tuile. You roll them up, and they are different colors.
Yeah, why are they different colors?
There are different grades of maple syrup that are different colors. And so they represent the different grades of maple syrup. So in the beginning of the season, you get the golden. So it is very light and beautiful. And then you get amber, which is just a little darker, which is the traditional maple syrup that you know. And then there's dark, and then there's very dark. So it's all according to color. And the darker it is, the deeper the flavor.
Okay, because I was going to ask that before I selected my tuile.
The deeper the flavor.
Okay, I love this. I love this. While I'm about to eat this, tell us about the sixth season. So we've got the mud season.
Yeah.
Now that's 5 seasons. What's the sixth season?
The sixth season is stick season. It is so flaky. You're going to have it down your
flaky.
Yeah, flaky right here. So the sixth season is stick season, which is right after the leaves fall, and then right before the snow comes. You just look up at the trees, and what do you see? You see sticks. But I love it so much because that's when Halloween is.
Yes.
And I love making fun Halloween treats. I have like that whole chapter is like ideas on how to make your pot pie fun and Halloweeny instead of like your hand pie looking like little folded over just dough.
Yeah.
It's a literal hand. And usually you know how you don't want you don't want anything oozing out of it because you want it pristine. You want the red oozing out of it so it looks kind of like Halloweeny.
Is that in your book?
That's in the book.
Oh, I love it. That is so fun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you've got to have fun with food, right?
This, by the way, is almost like tastes like butter toffee and everything all
the
my
things.
Gosh, that is so good. I'm gonna
And
eat that
maple.
too. Let me ask you one more thing. Tell me about some of the. I'm gonna try the lighter one because I got to taste the different grades. Yeah. Tell me about some of the other books you've written.
So this is my 7th book total, my 6th cookbook, and I usually just write pastry books. And this was so much fun because I could do all the cooking, all the baking, all the seasons. So I do have a lot of baking in there, but it doesn't matter if you live in Vermont or not. This book will take you and give you that feel of Vermont, that comfort and coziness, but you can have, wherever you live, you can bring it to your own home and to your own kitchen.
I love that.
Yeah.
Vermont is so idyllic. I think that's why there's so many Hallmark movies set there.
Right?
So everybody wants to go there.
That's so true.
Tap Maple, but she's bringing it into your home every day. Thank you so much. Shazina, thank you for sharing this recipe, for making these maple cookies with us. And get this, you guys, she's giving us a recipe to share with you. You can go to our website or just text the word recipe to 206-448-4545. It will appear in your text stream like magic. Thank you so much. And I have to say, I didn't get to say this, but the lighter one completely tastes different.
Right.
It's a little bit sweeter. It's a little bit brighter. But I'm here for this dark one.
That's like caramelly and dark, right? So good. A Vermonter would go for the dark one.
See? Yeah. I love it. Thank you again.